Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I am doing a bullet journal video on a new hobby that I have started, which is Lithops, which you guys may have noticed me jotting things down in my brain dump previously in my other bullet journals about Lithops. So Lithops are a type of plant and I recently discovered them. I don't even remember how I found them, probably on Pinterest or somewhere looking at succulents. And I actually had owned a Lithops before. I got it in Biltmore, but I didn't really know what it was, so I didn't really know how to take care of it, so it did not make it. But this time I found some, and I'll put a link below. It is, I think they're called Micro Landscapes on Amazon, and I think they also have an Etsy account that you can find them on. But I found where they sell little seedlings, and I thought it would be really cool to try and grow them from seeds. The other thing that's really awesome about them is that whenever you buy stuff from them, they also go ahead and send you a really young adult Lithops as well. So the first thing I was doing here was putting in the instructions that my Lithops came with, and so then I wanted to use my HP Sprocket Printer because I went ahead and actually planted the couple little adult ones, and so I wanted to be able to keep track of these. They're very finicky with how you water them, and so I wanted to make sure that I was adequately evaluating how they were getting watered. And I had a little trouble here with my printer. It was telling me I didn't have any printer paper even though it was in there, but I hadn't used this printer in a while, so that's probably why. So that little blue sheet there, another reason why you really want to hold on to that so that you can, if there's any problems, you can stick it back in there and go ahead and print them. So the two little pots that, pictures of the two little pots that I'm printing off here are the 5 baby Lithops that I got from my Amazon order. Well, actually my husband got them for me for our anniversary. This was my anniversary gift, were these little plants. So I wanted to go ahead and just make a picture of those to see how, as we go, how they grow and how they change. And so the next part here, what I decided to do was to record things about them. So the temperature, the humidity, and then more importantly, I was going to record how frequently I was watering them. That way too, I can evaluate which Lithops are requiring more water. Currently I'm using the same soil for all of my Lithops. I got it from the people that sold the Lithops. They also have soil available that they grow them in, and I thought for the first time I wasn't going to get too crazy with soil types, and I just figured might as well use the soil type that these people are actually growing, and grew the little baby Lithops that I got. So that's what I'm doing here, with the top part going to be the temperature, the next part going to be the humidity, and then these little bars here, similar to last month's monthly bullet journal, I'm going to basically mark in there whether I watered them on those days or not. So almost like a habit tracker, but for watering plants. So if you have trouble keeping up with watering your plant, then this might be something you could put in your habit tracker so that you don't kill a plant accidentally. The other reason that I liked to put those pictures in there of the plants was so I knew which pot was pot. It kind of has an identifying quality to it there. And then I just used my Tombow dull brush pen here to put in a title here, and I also thought that this looked a little bit plain, so I went ahead and got a craft paint pen and just put little dots on the bottom just to give it a little bit of pizzazz, give it something different, and then going ahead and using some lighter Tombows to color in those little boxes to also help it have a little bit more color and just make it a little more fun. So, like I said, I also got some seeds to plant as well, and so that's what the bottom one there is. And I put the germination date on there so that I could write down when I first see some seeds sprouting. And I am considering doing a video on how I planted these. If anybody has any interest in this, let me know. I may just do it and post it up there just as a fun little side note if you guys are interested in watching it. And then because I bought two packets of seeds, I have this other one for that. This right here is going to be a monthly little calendar type thing. So lithops are a little bit finicky. They're not quite the normal watering plant that you just, pour a bunch of water in and go. They have areas when you don't water them. They have time frames whenever you definitely want to water them. They definitely have certain periods of their life. And so because I am new to lithops, I wanted to have a place to write down any notes or anything that I read online or hear about online, just so I have a place to kind of amass all of that information. And I thought because they are so period related, it would be cool to go ahead and have it sort of separated by the month. So as we go from here, I can sort of go back to this page and go, okay, I'm in July. What am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be seeing? And that will help me to evaluate my plants better. So that's all I'm doing right here, is just filling in the information that I had already found about each of these plants. And I'm filling this in with one of my gel pens, and then a lot of the other outlining and stuff was done with my Faber-Castell artist pen. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and maybe it'll help you in doing a habit tracker, or if you're getting into plants, then this will give you an idea of how you can manage it, or a farm, or like a garden if you have a garden that you're doing. So as always, I hope that you will give me a thumbs up and a like, and if you have any comments, put them down below. And y'all have a great day.